congratulations to all the F1 in school teams who have made it to the World Finals.
Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to the Aramco F1 in Schools World Finals.
Future geniuses are developed.
Excellent. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 2022 Formula One in Schools World Finals. And I've just watched that video and my life has rather flashed before my eyes because I was involved for the first time in F1 in Schools back in 2009 in London. I was only 16 and I came along. There were 34 teams. Andrew Denford didn't have grey hair. The standard wasn't quite what it is today, and we had a bit of a good time. And we've carried on having a good time every single year since then, and we now have a finals day and a world finals with 54 teams, ladies and gentlemen, competing from around the world. Including, and it gets bigger and bigger every year, including teams from 5 new countries. So before I welcome you all en masse, hello to everyone from North Macedonia. Hello, just one person. Hello to everyone from Macau. Hello to everyone from Luxembourg. Yeah? Bonjour to everyone from France. Such a noisy bunch from France. And welcome to our teams from Saudi Arabia as well. And I promise you that wasn't planned, and I didn't realise our Saudi Arabian contingent were going to be the noisiest people at Silverstone. But isn't it great? And before we go on though, I do want to take issue with Zach Brown from that video. I disagree with what Zach Brown said in there. You are not future geniuses. You are present geniuses, yeah? You are way more clever than I will ever be, trust me. And to that, I bow to you all. You are present, future, current, amazing, hardworking, dedicated, wonderful people. So, to all watching around the world, competitors and fans, and to everyone here at Silverstone, to our genii, ladies and gentlemen, that are before us, a massive round of applause, please. Now, my name is Crofty and I'm going to take you through 21 awards this afternoon where we are going to crown and present trophies to each of our successful teams and eventually the world champions for 2022. So good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. And let me formally welcome you to the Aramco F1 in Schools World Finals 2022. We are live today, ladies and gentlemen, at Silverstone, home of British Motorsport, home of the Formula One World Championship. It is fitting that we are here at the place where the F1 Championship started on the 13th of May 1950, and no, I wasn't there that day. It's the place where it all started, and F1 in Schools now very much an integral part of Formula One for the future and very much for the present. And we are thrilled to welcome our students here in person and also on Zoom around the world too. We've had 3 great days of competition so far. I sadly haven't had time to be here for the 3 days. So you've all been in the very safe hands of our intrepid duo in the F1 in Schools studio. Put your hands together for Tom Deacon and Amy Martin, ladies and gentlemen. Very popular. Very popular. Tom, how's it been?
Oh, it's been truly incredible, I have to say, Crofty. You've missed some things. Obviously, we've been given so many presents. Don't worry, you'll get an energy drink if you're flagging for giving out the awards. I've been given chili sweets. We've had cars from Saudi Arabia. We've had Toblerones. I've even joined a team.
Have you?
On that. I joined Spark. I'm now the chief engineer. It's been truly incredible. And not only just that, to have the fun with everybody and to go actually racing with everybody in person, but just to see the work they've done, it's truly inspiring. And Amy, you've enjoyed it as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've got the more permanent gifts. I've got t-shirts, I've got bags, I've got orange peelers.
And orange peelers?
Really excited about that one.
We are going to share them with Crofty, aren't we?
I mean, yeah, if he does a good job.
You're sharing the Toblerone.
Yeah.
And when I say share, you're giving me the Toblerone.
Yeah, we can definitely look into that. However, it has been brilliant, and if you've missed any of the action, we've put together a beautiful highlights package. Here we go then. An incredibly quick time, a 1.186. They have got even faster from their last two races. 129. That's unbelievable. What?
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy. For the life of me, I'm good. Can I go get it? You got it. I hang with it. Number one now. Take the spot in the crowd.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, to the Aramco F1 in Schools World Final 2022.
No, I can't leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. I'm standing up.
So it's quite a full day for us, but we don't mind because it's F1 in Schools and we love it.
Prioritizing your tasks, did you have to change your priorities at all?
I look around here now and I assure you that there will be faces here now that I will see in the paddock.
Legacy, that's what I came to leave. I am a dog, check my pedigree. Don't know what's next for me, plenty of checks for me.
What a great few days that has been. Wow. Absolutely brilliant. Amy, you've been kind of on both sides here, both presenting with Tom in the studio, but you've been a competitor as well. Just describe what it's like for those that have never been a competitor before, but are thinking, I might fancy doing that one day.
It's incredible. It's so difficult to describe because it's such a niche thing, and I'm so happy that it's kind of growing and a lot of people are getting to have the chances that I got, but it's so nerve-wracking. This is by far the easiest bit.
And Tom, I don't know if you're like me, where every time you come to F1 in Schools, you realise we'll never be competitors because we just ain't clever enough.
Spot on, Crofty. Yeah, it is, but brilliant to hang around. And actually, I feel a little bit left out sometimes because the teams interact together and hang out with each other and share like-minded views and ideas. And I just stand in the background going, can I be part of it? But it is brilliant.
But you get the Toblerone at the end, you see? He who laughs last and all that. It's been an amazing few days, and we are 21 awards away from finding out who our new world champions are. So we've got some very special guests from the world of Formula One. Thank you very much for coming along. And we've got some very special guests from our partners as well at F1 in Schools. Thank you too for coming to present the trophies. So if you're in Mexico, it's early in the morning. If you're in Australia, I think it's quite late at night. So thanks to you all for either getting up late or staying up late or getting up early to be part of this show. if you don't mind, I think we ought to get on with it. And we'll start with our first award, the Pressure Challenge, supported by Autodesk. Please put your hands together for the Global Partnerships Manager from Autodesk Education Experiences, Mr. Matt Bell. How are you? Good to see you again, mate. Well? Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. I've got a microphone here for you. What have you set as a challenge for the teams this year? What have they been up to?
Okay, so we left it quite broad this year. Just asked the students and teams to use Fusion 360 to design what their concept is for the F1 car of the future.
Really? So a blank canvas?
Real blank canvas, yeah. They can start wherever they wanted. We looked at things like design innovation, aesthetics, use of the software, etc. And truly, the outcomes have been mind-blowing, as well as what we've seen around all of the pits as well over the last few days. But some of these designs are really, really inspirational. I think there's some really good ideas here that some of the current teams could take a look at.
In which case, then, we should take a little look at it. Before we present the award, here's a little video. Wow, very futuristic. I like that. We have some nominations from China, Pharos. Yeah. From Saudi Arabia, SLK Racing Team. Very popular team, SLK Racing. And from Ireland, Kingspan Racing. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. From Shanghai, it's Pharos. There they are. Well done, Pharos. I think we can hear you. Congratulations. We've got a trophy for you. Matt says you've got to come to see us one day and we'll give you the trophy. In the meantime, it's going to look lovely on his mantelpiece. Or shall we just send it to you? Do you want the trophy a little bit sooner?
Yeah, well, we want it as soon as possible.
In which case, it's coming your way. Put your hands together for Pharos, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Matt. Superb. We move on to our knockout competition winners, supported by Pirelli. Please welcome to the stage their motorsport manager for UK and Ireland, Mr. Jonathan Wells. It's a Pirelli tyre. And do you know what? Cars of the future, they might just have a Pirelli tyre that's about that size. Make it easy for the pit crews. Love this. That's the same tyre they give out to the pole winners, isn't it? So a genuine Formula One Pole King trophy going to our knockout winners. And there are two winners, so we might need a couple of tyres for this one. Because we obviously had our virtual racing, online racing for the teams that couldn't be here, and we had our teams that were for physical as well. But our overall winners for online, ladies and gentlemen, were from India, Helios Racing. Congratulations. Well done, Helios. Congratulations. We are dead chuffed for you. Surviving the trigger and the start and producing a fast car as well. Stay up on the screen because we'll have both of our winners with us all here, I think, because we have a physical team that are actually here competing live at Silverstone, and they're from Germany, Sonic Boom. Come on up. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. The tyre is yours. And we'll pose. Get used to this. Success, right? You've got to pose, look at the cameras, smile, and look like winners. And Helios, you definitely look like winners in the background as well. So well done to you. Helios, ladies and gentlemen, and Sonic Boom. Thank you very much. You may leave. Oh, you've got an energy drink?
Yes.
Look, Sonic Boost Energy. Yeah, it's like Red Bull, but cheaper.
And better.
Oh, sorry. Like Red Bull, but cheaper and better. That's at least £20,000 you now owe me for that endorsement. You can go that way, but go fast. Go, 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 go. And I'll have this a little bit later on. Thank you very much. I'll have a taste later, tell you what I think. Right. Best Application of Project Management is our next award, supported by the Project Management Institute Educational Foundation. Please welcome to the stage their Executive Director, Ashley Dalton-Forsyth. Hi, Ash. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Right. So, application of project management. So, you've had a look round, you've seen our students in action. How have you seen the learning then when it comes to project management, and how have you seen that learning impact on our students here in F1 in Schools?
Absolutely. So at PMI and PMIF, we hope that project management is a life skill and that all the students who've learned it do it, use project management to plan a party or build a race car or whatever. But the impact that we've seen is in the PM portfolios that they produced. Some of these were professional quality, and we won't tell our professional project managers that, but some were far better than what we've seen them produce. So
really?
Outstanding work. The portfolios are amazing. It's been wonderful to see.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations to everyone. This is why I say you are all winners, whether you get an award or not, because being here and the standard of work is just phenomenal. Year after year after year. But who's in the running for the best application of project management? Tom, you have the nominees.
I do indeed. So the nominations are Hydron from Australia, SBA Avidity Racing from the United Kingdom, and Zenith Cyprus from Cyprus. And the winner, I'm not going to announce it, but it said their work was excellent understanding and implementation of skills throughout their work.
And their work was conducted here and in Scarborough, the United Kingdom. It's SBA Avidity Racing. Congratulations, congratulations. Well done, well done, well done. Right, if you can maybe come this way. Right, the guys with a big lens. No, they don't want me in the photo. He hasn't got a wide-angled lens. You want me as well? Come on then. Marvellous. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause and congratulations for SBA Avidity Racing. Right, we move on to award number 4. This is the FIA Women in Motorsport Award. And before we present the trophy, please turn your attention to the screens once more, where we have a few words from Deborah Mayer, the FIA Women in Motorsport Commission President.
Hello to everyone. This is a great pleasure to welcome you and congratulate you for participating in the Formula One in Schools 17th year World Final 2022. Congratulate you for participating and joining not only the challenge but also gaining valuable experience and knowledge into motorsport. I wish all the winners all the best and a lot of success in your future endeavors.
Fantastic, and thanks to Deborah for those words. Sadly, Deborah can't be with us today. We need somebody to hand out the trophy. So please, formally of the FIA Women in Motorsport Commission, and now the French coordinator for F1 in Schools, Miss Frédérique Trouvier. And Amy, some nominations, please.
The nominations for the FIA Women in Motorsport Award are SLK Racing Team from Saudi Arabia, In Motion from Australia, Anamoy Racing, England, and Future Racing, Ireland.
Right then, our winner, ladies and gentlemen, our winner, ladies, of the FIA Women in Motorsport Award from Saudi Arabia, SLK Racing. Ladies, come on up. Do come on up. Make your way onto the stage. Now, so you will notice that this is a female-led team, which is fantastic to see from a Middle Eastern team. Amazing to hear the males in the team stand with the females with such pride and future focus. It's a team with an inclusive 2030 vision, which is aligned to national objectives, working together. But ladies, leading the way are winners of the FIA Women in Motorsport Awards. Please put your hands together for SLK Racing. Well done. Congratulations, you may leave the stage. Well done to you. Thank you. No, thank you very much indeed. Seriously, that wakes you up better than the Sonic Boost energy drink when you guys win awards.
They gave me some,
They gave you more than some. From the FIA Women in Motorsport Award, we move on to Best Newcomer. This is supported by the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula One team. Please welcome to their stage, resplendent in green, it's their Chief People Officer, Heath Cade. Hey. Hello, mate. Good to see you. I'm very well, thank you. Welcome along.
Thank you.
It's great that we have a Chief People Officer with us today, because Aston Martin very much on a recruitment drive at the moment, building new premises just over the way. Shh. Saudi Arabian team, please. Little bit of hush at the back of the hall. Just tell us, you've had a look round. Have you seen anyone that you're thinking I need to hire them right now?
I've seen hundreds of talented people.
Excellent. What do they need to do if they want to come and work for Aston Martin then?
Just come and talk to us. Go on the internet, send us your details, and we're happy to talk to you.
And this is a very important part to all of our students here and all of our students around the world. We can put you in touch with Formula One, but you have to go and make the effort yourself, and you have to go and talk and realise what is needed. So Heath is on hand. What time do you knock off today? About R5?
Might be quite late tonight.
Heath's coming to the after party, ladies and gentlemen, so he's there to answer all your questions. I've stitched you up royally now, haven't I? He was thinking, I'll get home early, I'll work on the garden. No, that's not going to happen. We've got too much talent here, and we have some nominations for Best Newcomer. Tom?
Yes, we do. And for the Best Newcomer Awards, we have Aurora Briones from Macau, SLK Racing Team from Saudi Arabia, and we also have A2 Racing from Luxembourg.
And how fitting is this, ladies and gentlemen? The Best Newcomer Award, supported by Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula One team, whose team principal, Mike Crack, is from Luxembourg. Our winners, Ethos Racing from Luxembourg. Congratulations, guys. Right, time to smile. Our cameramen are right there. Into the middle you come. Heath, do you want to come and stand on the end? That's it, good man. Fantastic. Ethos Racing, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, Heath, for making the long journey, half a mile from Silverstone. Our next award, a very prestigious award. This is the Chair of Judges Recognition of Achievement Award, supported by Oracle Red Bull Racing. Our Chair of Judges, Gary Anderson, is in the room and is coming up now. Now, normally, when Gary's walking around, people hide in fear because it means they've done something wrong if he wants to come and see them. But not today, because everyone's done something right, haven't they?
Yeah, everybody's done something right. And it's been a fantastic event, I think. It's the first F1 in Schools hybrid event, and probably 2/3 of the teams are here, and a third were on online, so it's made it a little bit different for us. But for everybody participating, I just like to say thanks very much for your making it as easy as possible for us and for me. And I'd also like to thank our scrutineers, starters, track personnel, everybody that made that all happen. I think all of you should give them a round of applause because they've done a very good job.
Every year, because we have this chat, something stands out that makes you think, I really wish I'd have had that when I was designing Formula One cars. So what stood out for you this year?
Well, there's lots of things. Obviously, whenever you look at the fast cars, you think the research that's gone into them. It doesn't matter whether it's Formula One or Formula One in schools. You have to put the research in to make it happen. But one of the things that happens to us on the track is the cars getting damaged when they go across the finish line. There's some brushes there that stop the cars, but it takes up a lot of our time to actually fix those cars. So we welcome some of the ideas that the teams are putting in that makes that work better for us. So those sort of things are very, very good, and the team's also supplying spare parts. So it's a bit like, go to a Formula One race, you can't go there without any bits. It's not just the car and four wheels. You need to send some bits with it because accidents and incidents will happen. So please, those teams that did put parts into their boxes made our life a lot easier. And that's the thing that stands out to me, is the teams that succeeded in doing that and the teams that didn't need to think about it for the future.
Brilliant. So we'll rename this the Making Gary's Life Easy Award. Yeah, that'll work.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. But, Tom, Amy, who are the nominees?
And the nominations for Gary's Chair of Judges Recognition of Achievement Award are Fibonacci from Scotland, Aurora Borealis from Macau, and Sirius Lucivus from China.
So then, the winner of the Chair of Judges Recognition of Achievement Award from Scotland, it's Fibonacci! Now, Fibonacci had a rear wing that was magnetic, so if it fell off, it just clipped back on using magnets, and it very much did make Gary and the rest of the judges' life very easy indeed. Fibonacci, well done. You get a brake. Is it a brake pedal or is it a throttle pedal? Gary, brake or throttle? That's a brake pedal from Red Bull, yeah? Which has barely been used given the speed of Max Verstappen at times this year. So you get a barely used brake pedal from Red Bull Racing. Thank you to them. Thank you to Gary. Well done, Fibonacci. Fantastic. Thank you. Digital Media Award next, everyone. Get your cameras out, get your phones out, get ready to tweet, Instagram and TikTok your way to success. Whilst you welcome, please, from Motorsport TV, our supporters for this award, the Vice President of Editorial, Mr. James Dickens. Hello, sir. Hello. Thanks, James. Excellent. Social media. I know we weren't going to talk too much about digital media, but how important is it to a company like Motorsport and to everyone here in our audience?
Yeah, it's massively important, and all the changes in social media are being driven by people like the people here. The rise of TikTok came from the younger generation, and I think all the ways of communicating these days is through social media, and so it's a massive focus for us, but it's a focus for everyone here as well, and everyone in Formula One.
Certainly is massively important, so we need some nominees. Tom and Amy, what do we have?
We've been actually a part of a lot of social media videos, so we're very grateful for that. The winners, I will say this, they had a well-planned and executed with engaging strategic content. But which are the nominees? Which teams? Here we go then. Vision Racing from Greece. They're not the only Greek team. We also have Greco Racing Team. And finally, all the way from Wales, Blackout.
Two teams from Greece and all the way from Wales. Tom, by the way, did not do geography when he was at school all those years ago. Right, the winner from Greece, Vision Racing. Well done, congratulations. Possibly taking the award for biggest flag as well. Well done, Vision Racing. You might need to shuffle over a little bit. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And I'll get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Vision Racing! Well done, congratulations. Excellent effort. We move on from the world of digital media to the Fastest Car Award. Now, this award is sponsored once again by the Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula One team. It's the award everyone wants to win, and here to present it, the Trackside Engineering Director, the man they call Shove, Andrew Shovlin. I know this wasn't on the script. Why do they call you Shove?
Well, it's like just shorter than Shovlin.
Oh, right. I thought it was like the way...
When I was growing up, I had a big brother, and he was called Big Shove, and I was called Little Shove. But I'll just go by Shove now.
Just Shove will do. When you were little then, or littler, if you ever were littler, how did you go about trying to get a career in Formula One? What was there for you?
I did an engineering degree, mechanical engineering, and then I stayed on and did a PhD in vehicle dynamics. And I was always interested in cars, not necessarily racing cars, but just always found cars quite fascinating. And during that, I was working on trucks for the military, and then I just went from trucks to racing cars.
Obviously.
But started close to here in Brackley when the British-American racing team was founded. And that's the only job I've ever had. So
fantastic. And 9 world championships later, because Shove has been a part of 9 world championships. How do you, as the Trackside Engineering Director, make a car go faster at the weekend?
What we've done a good job of in previous years is design a fast car. This year we forgot to do that, so it's been difficult. But the key thing is really getting the tyres in the right. Well, everyone talks about tyres in the right window. They just mean are they too hot or too cold, basically. But there's 4 tyres on the car. You've got to get those all at about the right temperature. And then you've got to get the balance right, which is where the drivers talk about understeer and oversteer. And I've been doing this for a long, long time, and no matter how much you tweak it, you'll never actually get them happy. There's always a bit too much of one or a bit too little of the other. But you're doing that, changing the roll bars on the car, the aerodynamic balance. So this part, the front flap, that's the one that when they say, I want to go up 2 turns, this is the one that you adjust. And it puts more downforce on the front of the car. And also you've got to look at what the weather's doing. Is it getting hotter, colder? So you're just constantly trying to balance it. But there's a lot of people involved in that process, and one of the great things in Formula One is just being part of a big team effort to try and get your cars to the front.
And that's what you have to remember. All our students, no one person can make the difference above any other person, because it is always a team collaborative effort.
Exactly, yeah. And one of the great things about this competition is you get all the elements of the team to come together. And you can't do it just with great designers. You've got to have the commercial team there. You've got to be promoting the team. It's about getting all those elements to work.
Mega. Well, little Shove, I'm really glad you're with us today. You keep hold of that, and I'm really glad that Lewis and George were in a very good mood, and you'd put them in a good mood so that we could get this trophy signed by Sir Lewis Hamilton, as we're on the Sir Lewis Hamilton Straight, and, eventually Sir George Russell, because he'll win a few titles to come, I'm sure, as well. It's the Fastest Car Award. We have no nominations for this, because there is only one car that is the fastest car. And it's come all the way from Australia, Hydron! Now, Hydron had the best average car time from a fully compliant team, i.e. it met every single one of the regulations, because you can all design fast cars that don't meet the regulations, but Hydron did that, and their average time, 1.06 seconds. Absolutely incredible going down the track. Round of applause for Shove and for Hydron. Thank you very much indeed. We have our Pit Display Award next, supported by Scrutineering AlphaTauri. Now, to present this award on behalf of our Italian team friends, please welcome to the stage from Aston University, one of our volunteers this week. Give it up for Reese Lilly. And thank you, Reese, to you and every single one of our volunteers for all your hard work. Amy, some nominations, please.
And the nominations are Ecoles 9 from Malaysia, Hydron from Australia, and SBA Avidity Racing.
And the winners, ladies and gentlemen, from Malaysia, Ecoles T9. Now, our team from Malaysia produced clear thinking and used a lot of innovation with creativity to use nanotechnology and solar to power their display. I was having a look at the pit displays a bit earlier. I had no idea who was going to win, but I did have an inkling that our team that used solar power to power their pit display would be in with a shout. Well done to Ecoles T9, our Malaysian team. Reese, stand at one end and smile at our cameramen. That's it, fantastic. Magnificent. Ecoles T9, thank you so much. You may leave the stage with your trophy. Right, I'm making a mess down here in my pile, but we are only now on to item and award number 10, ladies and gentlemen. We've still got 12 to go. This is the Innovative Thinking Award, supported by BWT Alpine F1 team. Now, joining us on Zoom to help us with this presentation, Alpine's Head of Build and Test, Dalia Ramos-Guerra. Do come in, Dalia. Hello, Dalia.
Hi, Crofty.
Excellent. The Zoom works. How are you? Thank you for being with us. I'm sorry you can't be with us here in person.
Yes, I'm absolutely gutted on my third round of COVID. But anyway, it's been a pleasure to follow you online. I've been switched the whole week, and it's an absolute privilege to see all these teams. Oh my God, there is so much talent here, honestly.
I know, it's incredible, the talent here. Formula One, a sport where innovative thinking really has an impact, doesn't it?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we win with innovation, don't we? I mean, and especially now that the rules are more and more strict, it's more difficult to find a way to be better. And that's pure innovation. We want people who are able to think out of the box and bring new ideas and new ways of doing things as well. Not only designing, but also making the car and being more efficient. So everything is full of innovation here. And it's so important for us.
So is that some advice to our students here, that not only come up with something that's new and clever, but if you can keep it cheap, that's even better?
Unfortunately, with the cost cap era, yes, we have to be thinking about it as well. But obviously, it has to be cost effective, and that's a little bit of long-term thinking, isn't it? That you want to invest when it's fair today, so that you don't have to be investing later, which I think is one of the big challenges that we are having now with the cost cap. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It is. It's what I love about Formula One. Nothing is ever a problem. It's always a challenge. And with a challenge comes solutions. And that's what you guys have all bought into this week as well. Dalia, stay with us for the time being. Amy's got some nominations.
And the nominations are Bortonova from Ireland, Team Fritara from Malaysia, and Ecoles 9 from Malaysia.
Okay, and our Innovative Thinking Award winners are Team Bitara. And there they are. Absolutely magnificent. Now, this team have been exceptionally sustainable with their manufacturing, making sure to reuse any waste they can in a way which benefits their manufacturing process, such as using the post-machining dust and resin to create keychains. So it's recycling the waste, it's turning it into products we love. Well done! Well done, our friends in Malaysia. Congratulations, you can hear the cheers. Team Bitara, thank you, and thank you as well to Dalia. Brilliant. Dalia, thank you very much indeed. We got some innovative thinking coming your way soon. Brilliant. We move on to the Sponsorship and Marketing Award. This is supported by the Haas F1 team. And to present this award on behalf of Haas F1, well, please welcome to the stage, all the way from our studio, Miss Amy Martin, ladies and gentlemen. And it's almost like we planned this. While you're here, Tom's got the nominations over there.
Can I just shout out for marketing, because it's a bit of a giveaway. I received this, actually, Crofty. It's a picture of me the day before from the team, signed by Will Johnson. We've already seen him on stage today. One of the most unusual presents I've ever been given there. Sounded like a doorbell was going.
Yeah, is someone trying to get into your house?
Yeah, a little bit. I better crack on. Here we go then. The nominations are Hydron from Australia. We also have Greco Racing Team from Greece. And all the way from Wales, it's Blackout.
They get further away with every award. And our winners are, for the Sponsorship and Marketing Awards, Greco Racing Team! Clear goals, well-structured strategy, and excellent delivery of objectives. Well done, Greco. Up you come. Congratulations, congratulations.
Want this one?
I think they do. Fantastic, and thank you to Haas F1 for their support. Big smiles. Greco Racing Team. Well done, lady, gentlemen. Thank you very much. You may leave the stage, because we've got more awards to give out. And our next award is also supported by the FIA. It's the Scrutineering Award. Please welcome, on behalf of the FIA, to the stage, the CEO of Motorsport UK, Mr. Hugh Chambers. It would be wrong not to have a chat, Hugh, so we're going to have a chat. Your first visit to F1 in schools.
It is indeed, as you saw in the preamble. It's been all around the world. It hasn't coincided with those wonderful exotic countries on my travels.
Hey, listen, we've come to the Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire Riviera this week. You don't get more exotic and hot anywhere on the world than Silverstone. Have you seen things that have impressed you? And have you thought, right, we should be working together, Motorsport UK and F1 in schools, a lot more closely in the future?
Well, absolutely. As the chief executive of the governing body for the UK, I probably see things from a slightly different perspective. I used to work with Shove in Formula One down in Brackley, but now my responsibility is making sure that we have the long-term sustainability of motorsport really at the heart of everything, working with the FIA. What does that mean? Well, although today we're looking at an extraordinary, exciting bunch of people here with amazing talent, we need to make sure that the backdrop of what they're going to do in the future is strong and healthy. And I think we're all very aware that the automobile, and motorsport in particular, is facing some pretty tough headwinds in terms of sustainability, in terms of climate change. And so it's our role as a governing body to really make sure that we have the right legislative framework with governments around the world that motorsport can thrive and continue to be successful. We need to be the good guys. The way we get to be the good guys is that all you clever people come up with solutions that help to take those challenges head on and find solutions. We need brilliant engineers, brilliant marketeers, brilliant logistics and project management people who can really show that motorsport finds solutions. We're part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Absolutely. If you want to be part of the solution, well, you're already in the right place. Hugh, thanks ever so much indeed. Really good to see you here. Hugh Chambers, ladies and gentlemen. Tom, Scrutineering Award, let's have some nominees.
Okay then, now, they win this award because they received full marks, edging ahead with the quality of their engineering drawings. So, the nominees are Helios Racing from India, Varos from China, Pocadores Racing Team Brazil, and finally Hydron from Australia.
Incredible, full marks from the scrutineers and ahead on the quality of their engineering drawings. The winners from China, it's Ferros. Congratulations again. So that's not one, that's, yes, turn it on. Not one, but 2 awards that we need to get to you as soon as possible, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers to you all. Cheers. Hugh, thank you very much indeed. You may take a seat, and well done to Ferros from Shanghai. Brilliant. We've got a bit of Zoom and a bit of in-person next because Scuderia Ferrari are the sponsors of our next award, the Identity Award. So, joining us via Zoom, the Scuderia Ferrari driver coach, Mr. Jock Clear, and right here with us, the PR and communications manager for Ferrari North Europe. He's parked his car outside the venue. He really has. Mr. Jason Harris and Mr. Jock Clear.
Thank you, Crofty.
Great to see you. I'm going to put a microphone here and just have a chat to Jock first before I have a chat to Jason. Jock, part of your role is to identify future talent. So as a man who's looking out at the moment for some of the greatest drivers on the planet, what's your advice in terms of, to our students here, what stands out for you when you're looking at future talent?
Good question, Crofty. That's if I knew exactly what the answer was, I'd be a very rich man. But we're looking for passion, and I don't think that'll surprise anybody. We're looking for the kind of individuals, you can put it in racing driver terms because it's easy to understand. The fact is, when the guys get to the top, when they get to the very top, all of them can do a quick lap. All of them can put that lap in. The difference is what goes on in the background is their desire to keep working hard, a structured work ethic, all the little things that add up to the champions that stand out. And it's not about just the lap time, and it's the same for all of you out there. Congratulations to all of you, not just the winners, but everybody's involved. And what you bring is that team spirit, is the passion. As Shub mentioned, it's building something together. It's not just about the time that goes on the drag strip at the end. It's about the whole process, and all of it comes together. You're not going to win without all of those ingredients, and that's something special. That X factor. That's what we're looking for. And if you ask me to put it into words, Crofty, I simply can't. But you all know what I'm talking about. You've talked to each other over the week, and you've met people, and you think, wow, there's something special there. Well, it's finding that something special.
Talking of the X Factor, Jock, recently you told me that you could do a Rubik's Cube, solve a Rubik's Cube in under 30 seconds. Now that's box office X Factor, as far as I'm concerned. Everybody, even you, Jock Clear, has got a special skill somewhere, yeah?
Yeah, unfortunately, that special skill was at 13 years old, and I haven't really found a special skill to take over from that since. So, yeah, that was the peak of my career, Crofty, but it was 37 seconds, actually, so I was lying if I told you it was 30.
Yeah, I was just embellishing it a little bit. You know what us media types is like.
Absolutely.
We make you even bigger and better than you ever thought. Talking of bigger and better, Jason, you're with us. PR and communications manager for Ferrari North Europe. Now, when it comes to identity, Ferrari's got it all, which must make your life really, really easy. But how do you keep establishing that identity? How do you keep showing people what Ferrari are all about?
It's actually really easy because the guys in Maranello do such a fantastic job with the product range. So thank you to Jock and obviously all the guys on the road car side. I never need to explain to anybody what I do for a living when I say I work for Ferrari. One of the challenges is always to try and find the right thing to do. I get requests all of the time, and really it's a case of finding opportunities that are right for the brand and promote the brand in the right way. And Jock's keyword there, I think, was passion. That really, really does come across in even the work that I do. Journalists who come to me with ideas, if it's the right thing for the brand, it's the right thing for the history, and it demonstrates the right passion for the brand, then those are the key things that we're always looking for. And I always say to people, I'd rather you come to me with one good idea every year rather than having to come to me every week thinking you should do something with Ferrari. Do something really special that stands out, and those are the ideas that will cut through.
Brilliant advice from both of our gentlemen from Ferrari. Jason, thank you. Jock, thank you for the time being. Let's have some nominations. Amy.
We all know that identity is about a strong and cohesive brand, and the winners of this integrated it throughout all elements of their work, be it uniform, presentations, and their car. So the nominations are Greco Racing Team from Greece, Blackout all the way from Wales, Aqueous from Australia, and Ecoles 9 from Malaysia.
So without further ado, supported by Scuderia Ferrari, our winners of the Identity Award are Ecoles S9! Come on up! I love the look of shock and delight on the faces of our winners here in equal measure. Come and receive your awards. Ecoles 9! Brilliant. Ecoles 9, ladies and gentlemen. Jason, thank you very much. Jock, thank you very much too. Go practice that Rubik's Cube.
Yes, thank you very much.
Take care, Jock.
Congratulations. Brilliant.
Jock Clear all the way from Maranello this afternoon. Our best engineered car is next. This award supported by Williams Racing. And I'm delighted to say their CEO and team principal, Mr. Jost Capito, is with us. Jost! Mr. Capito, welcome, welcome. And thank you as well for Williams' continued support of F1 in schools. You've very much been behind this project, this competition, this challenge for many years. We have former alumni of F1 in schools working for you as well. What's in it for Williams? Is this a place you come to look for future engineers, for future members of staff?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not coming here just for fun.
We are.
It is a lot of fun, and I met fantastic young people here, girls and boys who have fantastic talent, and some showed me their displays and what they have done. Their engineering is absolutely outstanding. It's not just the know-how and the talent, it's also the pride and the confidence they already have in that age. And the Formula One is all about the team, and the team is all about the people. And I'm sure here are many of you, many people and many of you who will end up in great positions in Formula One and secure the success for some teams. And that's why I personally come here, because I think that is the pool where we get the talent to be successful in the future. So thanks everybody really for participating. It's a fantastic initiative, and we are so happy to support, and I hope to see many of you working for Williams in the future.
There's your challenge. So there's your challenge. Now, Jock mentioned the X factor. To you, is that X factor confidence then? Someone who not just has ability, but is able to kind of project that ability, project those ideas, and be confident that they're getting it right.
Yeah, say in our team as well, the confidence has to be so high, and only if you are confident, you try new things, and you are confident also to do a mistake. And the industry is all about doing mistakes, learning from it, And you can only do that if you are confident. If you just do what everybody else has done before, then you never move on. So I've seen so much confidence in that room that I'm really proud to see that. And I'm very proud that you guys and girls with that confidence are interested in Formula One. I think it's Formula One is getting really hard with that amount of races, and then just in the recent past, I was a bit worried about that we would not be able to get the best talent into Formula One, but today I changed my mind, definitely. Thank you all for that.
Brilliant. Jos, thank you so much. Thank you for coming. That's absolutely brilliant. Right. Best engineered car, we need some nominations, please.
Of course. I absolutely love how Jos Capito has got the Ecoles number 9 handkerchief sort of round his neck, so showing his colours. He's picked a favourite, maybe. However, we know there's some amazing prizes and presents around the arena here at Silverstone. The winner has been given this for the quality of manufacturing and attention to detail. So, the nominees are, from far, far away, in Wales, it's Blackout. Helios Racing from India, and Hydron of Australia.
In which case then, the winner has come from a long, long way. From Australia, actually, it's Hydron! Well done to Hydron from Trinity Grammar School in Melbourne. And our winners of the best engineered car. Smile, please. Make sure we can see Jost as well, boys. We good? Can we see Jost? Right, on the end, I'm afraid, Jost. Hydron, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and thank you to Jos Capito. Thanks for giving up your time. Right, Research and Development Award is next, supported by McLaren Racing. Please welcome to the stage their Director of Strategy and Sporting, Randeep Singh. Randy, old chap, how are you?
I'm very good, thanks. How are you?
I'm very well indeed. Great to see you here, because I can ask the question I've always wanted to ask. We talk about strategy all the time on Sky Sports F1. Strategy this, strategy that. 2 stop here, 1 stop there. What is strategy, and how do you work out the best strategy?
Yeah, so I guess the main thing is when we stop in the race, what tyres we fit, how many stops, etc. And I have to say there's a lot of maths, millions of simulations behind it. But really the trickiest stuff is all the stuff that's not clear science. So talking to the drivers, understanding how the tyres actually feel to them, the weather when it gets wet. And that can be the more sort of challenging, sometimes frustrating part of it. But it's trying to pull all of that together into a plan that we can execute.
And how do you work that plan out? How do you sit down on a Saturday night and think, well, I think it's going to be a 2-stop today. We'll stop on lap 10 and 40 and that's it.
So without giving too much away, because there's a few other people in the crowd that we don't want to...
competitive here.
But yeah, we're quite flexible with our plans. So we do have plans, but they always change. And it really starts a week or 2 in advance. We're planning France starting from today, and we're already beginning to look at Hungary. So it's, with the calendar the way it is, it's really a continuous process. Learn from the last one, prepare for the next one, and make your plans.
Do you have the most stressful job during a race? Because you're making live decisions all the time.
I'm very fortunate that we have a team of really talented girls and guys who are at every race with us, like in mission control or at the track. So they make my life a lot less stressful than it would be without them. So.
But have there been times that you've said, right, I think we should do this, it's not in the plan, we're going to do this, and as a result, Lando or Daniel or whoever has got a better result out of it?
Yep, and lots in the other direction as well. We try to be not very results driven, so Monza was a great result for us, but there's many races where we think we've done a better job, where we've maybe finished 11th and 12th, so it's really about the quality of the decisions and how well we've executed.
Magnificent. Thank you very much indeed. This is research for me for France as well. Thanks, Randy, for that. That's superb. And Tom, after that little research, piece for me. Some nominations, please.
Do you know what, Crofty? I feel like I'm going to pass this on to Amy. Would you do this for me, please? Teamwork.
I will. As we know, a lot of teams have been doing a lot of research and development in order just to get to this stage, so congratulations to everyone. But the winner of this award had impressive depth of analysis, concept development, and strategies demonstrated in all elements of the car. The nominations are Vision Racing from Greece, Greco Racing Team from Greece, and I gave away the last one there, Fibonacci from Scotland.
Okay, 3 teams, only 1 winner, and that winner all the way from Greece's Greco Racing Team. Come on up there, Greco, come on up. Ladies first, onto our stage. Man with big flag. And some happy smiley faces, which is great to see. Congratulations to Greco. Thank you very much, Greco Racing, and Randeep Singh, thank you to you and everyone at McLaren F1. We move on to Best International Collaboration. Some of our teams have had to work together across thousands of miles. This award is supported by Autodesk. Please welcome back to the stage their Global Partnerships Manager, Matt Bell. Right, runners and riders, please, Tom.
Best International Collaboration Awards. The nominations are, and for the winning team, a team that showed great collaboration, innovation, and strong teamwork. And they are Volta Racing from Brazil and Ireland, Quantum GC from Cyprus and Greece, and Pro Pulsar from Malaysia and United Arab Emirates.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed, Tom, and well done to our team that spanned the Atlantic Ocean from Brazil and Ireland. It's Volta Racing! Come on up. Mind that step. Right. Right, who wants the award? We've got flags. Someone needs the award. And smile, please. I love it. Congratulations, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, well done. I love it. Thank you. Dara, the marketing manager, is actually shaking as he's holding the flag there because he's so happy. That's absolutely brilliant. I love that. We move on next to sustainability, and we thank Formula One for supporting this award. Linking with Formula One's sustainability ambitions, this award recognises excellence in a very key area. So joining me on stage, the head of sustainability at Formula One, Ellen Jones. Hi, Ellen. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hello. Now, sustainability. On behalf of everybody who hasn't got a clue what sustainability really is, what do you see is sustainability?
I oftentimes get asked this, many times by my dad. But for me, the definition of sustainability is quite simple. It's that you give more than you take. It's that you have a positive environmental and social impact wherever you go. Where it becomes complicated is how do you actually do that? How do we take that definition into our daily lives and into our operations? So at Formula One, what that means is that we have a net zero commitment for 2030 for carbon. We have got to address carbon impact. The second is leading on sustainable fuels. How do we answer those questions in the automotive industry? And lastly, how do we have a positive social and environmental impact wherever we race?
This is something Formula One has always been in the past, at the cutting edge of technology. But now it's not just okay to be at the cutting edge of technology. We've got to be that and be doing something to benefit humankind in years to come as well. And what a platform to do that in.
It's amazing. When I talk about sustainability, I oftentimes split what is operational excellence, what do we have to do in our BAU, our business as usual operations, also balanced with what is our contribution to society? How do we give back more, be it from an engineering perspective or from a social perspective here? All of these students today being inspired to do more. It's amazing.
Fantastic. And have you seen anything here that you think might just take back a few suggestions? Have a chat with Stefano on Monday. Make sure that as head of sustainability, I'm around for a long time as well. Yeah?
Many things. I think first and foremost, a big part of my job is making sure that everyone who is part of Formula One understands how they can deliver sustainability as part of their day-to-day jobs. Everyone has an impact in any action that they take. And what I've seen today is that all of the students here have that. That's what they've put into their work. What they've put into their pit displays is putting that rigor of, well, how do I incorporate sustainability into everything I do? And so taking that mindset is fantastic. Come to Formula One, we need it. But also taking those skills, looking at freight and logistics specifically to say, well, how do we come up with solutions to travel?
Brilliant. Thank you so much for joining us. I take it that's 100% recyclable and it is no carbon impact with our award today.
I'm holding it like a baby, so.
Cradle away, cradle away. Can I take the microphone from you? Otherwise, you're going to struggle to present the award in a few moments' time. And present the award you will, but to who? Amy.
What an incredible award to win. I like this one a lot. The nominations are Greco Racing from Greece, Kinnery Racing from Thailand, Lupus Racing also from Greece, and Ecoles 9 from Malaysia.
Brilliant. And the winner of the Sustainability Award from Thailand, it's Kinnery Racing. Now this is absolutely fabulous. Kinnery developed a unique and sustainable material for their cars. It used a combination of resin and soot from car exhausts to create the front wing and the wheels. And they used recycled bottles to make the rear wing. That is absolutely fabulous. I'll say it again, resin and soot from car exhausts to create a front wing. Utter genius. Well done, Kinnery Racing. Brilliant. Smile, smile, smile. And one more. Kinnery Racing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Absolutely brilliant. Right. We move on to the verbal presentation. I'm sure you all love the verbal presentations where for 10 minutes of your life you have to perform in front of our judges. This award is supported by the Alfa Romeo F1 team Orlan, and their head of race strategy is Ruth Buscombe. Wow. Now that is quite the trophy.
Yeah, it was on Charles Leclerc's car in 2018 as well, so it's a one-of-a-kind vintage piece.
One-of-a-kind vintage piece from a man who started out, obviously, with Alfa Romeo. You powered him or strategized him to many decent race results. It's where we first saw Charles Leclerc. Look, we all heard from Randy as to what strategy is about. Is it exactly the same job for you?
Pretty similar, yeah. Mostly trying to beat Randy every weekend. Strategy is facilitating the best possible decisions and working as a team to do it.
And how did you get into F1? Where did you study? Was F1 always on your agenda? What was the route into the sport?
So unfortunately, I'm a little bit too old. The F1 in schools wasn't around for me. But I always wanted to work in Formula One ever since I was about 5 and stopped wanting to be a princess. So from that point, it was all about maths. Went to Cambridge and I was lucky enough to do my master's thesis with Charlie Whiting, who used to be our race director. And then from there, I moved on to Ferrari, and then have been with Ferrari-powered teams ever since. So,
excellent. And hopefully that will continue for many more years to come, yeah? I'm not saying they could do with a new strategist at Ferrari, but things haven't always gone that well this year. But in terms of your career then, maths, and is your job all about maths? Is it working out complex equations that equate to an F1 car on the track?
So I'm glad you asked this question because it's very fitting with the Verbal Presentation Award, because strategy is three things. It's maths, it's communication, and it's teamwork. And if you are missing one of those three things, you end up at the back, most importantly.
So you have to communicate your ideas to the drivers, who then say, we can't possibly do 60 laps on a set of hard tyres, and then you tell them why they can.
And then they do.
Exactly. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the key to strategy. Glad we've worked that out today. Ruth Buscombe, ladies and gentlemen. Love that trophy. That's mega. Right, Tom, over to you.
I feel bad for making Ruth stand with the award for any longer than she has to. However, there's been a brilliant tech pundit team throughout, and I only give them a shout out because they got 100% verbals at Worlds before. That's Team Unity. Sam and Michael have been helping me out. So maybe, Crofty, they might be giving you a run for money on the Sky Q, Sky Glass at some point.
Just press the red button, that's all I ask.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Here are the Verbal Presentation Awards. The nominees are Sonic Boom from Germany, Ecoless 9 from Malaysia, and finally, Team Batara of Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Verbal Presentation Award winners are Sonic Boom. Come on, you're going to have to hurry up because Ruth wants to get rid of that trophy to a deserving winner. That is Sonic Boom. Congratulations, congratulations. Well done to you all. Well done, Sonic Boom, and thank you to Alfa Romeo, F1 Orland, and to Ruth Buscombe for coming. And thanks for the can of Sonic Boom energy. It's like Starburst in a can. It's brilliant. And has very much helped me this afternoon in what can only be described as the Silverstone oven, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you to you all for bearing with the extreme temperatures in here. And you'll be glad to know that we are down to our final 3 awards. And very special awards they are too, because we are going to fill our podium right beside me and crown our F1 in Schools World Champions for 2022. So first and foremost, we'll fill up our 3rd place podium, and our 2nd runners-up are supported by the Institution of Engineering and Technology. Please welcome to the stage the Head of Education and Safeguarding, Mr. David Lakin. Good to see you, David. For many years, we've been chatting on the stage. For many years, you've been supporting F1 in schools, but why? Why is it important to the Institution of Education and Technology?
Well, it's important because there's such a shortage of people with STEM skills. I know a lot of the actual Formula One teams here are on a recruitment drive, but that's a situation and an issue across the whole of the engineering industry. So, of course, education schemes and systems around the world differ. But a program like F1 in Schools provides that platform for students, no matter what school or what country, to apply their learning to a program that they can all relate to. So it's an amazing initiative to be involved with, and I've been involved with it since 2009 also.
Yeah.
And it massively aligns with the IET's ambition and mission to inspire and inform more young people to go into engineering and become the engineers and technicians of the future.
Because we need more and more engineers. David, thank you so much. And inspiration is very much the key word here. We are all inspired by your efforts throughout the year, let alone when it comes to the week of the World Finals. Right, 3rd place. Here we are. In the envelope, our 2nd runners-up are SBA Avidity Racing from Scarborough. Welcome, welcome. You may stand on our podium because you have earned the right to stand on the podium, ladies and gentlemen. And you've got a trophy to go with it as well. David, if you stand by the podium, we have some photos to take. Thank you very much indeed. Put your hands together for SBA Avidity Racing. Right, ladies and gentlemen, time for our runners-up, and our runners-up award is supported by Denford Limited. David and I were just saying we both started out in 2009. It has been, well, quite a timeline, but that pales into insignificance in terms of the timeline of our next award presenter. The man, quite frankly, without whom we would not be here today, because it was his idea in the first place, and he gets more and more passionate about it each and every year. The founder and chairman of F1 in Schools, Mr. Andrew Denford.
Thank you, Crofty. It does it every year, year after year. Phenomenal. I think we should give Crofty a big round of applause, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a week. Incredible, really. This has been our most difficult F1 in Schools World Finals, having so many teams from around the world that couldn't make it, trying to put this event together in here with teams cancelling, then joining, and getting now up to 33 teams present here in this fantastic facility, which everybody tells me they've thoroughly enjoyed. Has this been the best week of your life? That's what everybody's been telling me. So, and it really, you know, makes me feel really humble to be here for you guys to experience what we've seen year after year, and then the results of this with so many of our alumni now working in Formula One is phenomenal. So we couldn't do it, though, without a lot of people who are involved in this, and to our partners, Autodesk, the software you've just seen. Without that, we wouldn't exist. So thank you, Matt, and for the team who've supported us now for 10 years. To the IET, again, they've supported us for years in the whole program, the biggest institution in the world. I'm going to make sure I don't forget anybody here, of course. Frontier, the F1 manager, have come on board now, so I'm sure you'll be all taking that up when it gets launched in September. And of course, our title partner, Aramco, we're delighted to have them on board of one of F1's premium partners to be our title partner. For us, is fantastic. Of course, all the F1 teams keep coming back and supporting us, and of course, they're taking the best of our talent into their factories again. Thank you, all of you, for coming. Can we give a big round of applause, please? And also, of course, working with the FIA and getting that welcome from the new president, again, is a privilege to be for F1 in Schools. It's fantastic for us. A round of applause for the FIA representatives here. And without the judges, of course, we wouldn't have had these results coming through. We've had 70 judges all around the world judging over the last 2 or 3 months. And our chair of judges, Gary Anderson, and our chief scrutineer, Willie McHugh. And a big round of applause, please, to them. Behind the stage, we've got Idiom and their team. There's about 10 of them working flat out. There's a bunch over there, and this has just worked from start to finish seamlessly. Idiom, you've been fantastic. Big round of applause, please, for them. We asked for volunteers. They're just lining up to come to support us. Britannia Red, thank you for coming back as world champions. And then to Lauren, Sam, Michael, thank you very much indeed for your support. Analysing all of the cars on stage. But of course, the F1 in Schools team. Dave, Nelson, you've led this team through the last 6 months, not knowing where we were going to be, where we could host it. At one point, we were going to go to Aston Martin, then we outgrew that. And here we are, and we're just about squeezed in here. And we will be back, we think, as Crofty said, at a live event at some point next year, and that news will come out very, very, very shortly. But of course, the stars of the show are you guys. All stand up, please. All the students. Let's give you a massive round of applause. You are phenomenal. Phenomenal, guys. I just wish you all the very best of luck in the future for wherever your life decisions take you, and let's hope we see you in Formula One one day. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much indeed. I was going to shake your hand. Well done, mate. Superb. Right, in which case then, I better announce the runners-up, who've come a very long way. All the way from Cardiff, it's Blackout! Well done. Congratulations. I know it's not that far away, but well done. Excellent effort. Congratulations to Blackout, ladies and gentlemen, our runners-up for this year. Now, you can stay on our podium, but you've got to do me one favour. When I open this, don't shout out, right? Because you'll actually see the winners before, well, as long as you can see over my shoulder, before I announce this. Because I've got the name of the world champions in this envelope here, the 2022 F1 in Schools World Champions, supported by Aramco. These champions will be invited to join us all at an F1 race in the near future. And they'll also, the winning team, receive a bursary scholarship to UCL Mechanical Engineering. It's a magnificent scholarship. And joining me on stage to say a few words from the university, Professor Tim Baker. Thanks. Good to see you, Tim.
Ooh. Hi everyone, it's been fantastic to come and see the talent that we've got in front of us. I started many years ago, you might not know, in Formula One, and I describe myself as very much an accidental engineer. I've always done what's been interesting. I've come full circle, and these days I have the pleasure of sharing my experience and teaching future engineers. Now, I just wish that all the students that came to UCL, rather than having A stars, that they were F1 in school students, because it would make our jobs a lot easier. I'm very passionate about mechanical engineering, making, manufacturing, and you are the ones who have those skills. We see that if you come to study with us, you're head and shoulders above the rest of the students. So some of you have met George and Lawrence, who have been here over this week. They're the current two students that we've got on the bursary scheme, and I hope that we'll be welcoming some more of you in the future. So congratulations to all of you, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Professor. Tim, good to see you. Thank you. As I mentioned, our World Championship trophy, supported by Aramco. We have a marvellous trophy. In fact, two trophies to give out, our perpetual trophy and the one that our teams get to keep as well. So thank you to Aramco for making sure that you get to keep a World Championship trophy. So please welcome to the stage the General Manager of Public Affairs at our title sponsor, Aramco, Mr. Khalid Zamil. Shall I take this from you for the time being?
I'm going to put this one down.
Because this is really heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy. It's absolutely fabulous, though.
It is.
So thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here. I know we're going to be giving out the first prize, but I just want to say that to all of you, whether you have had an opportunity to come to the stage or not, in our eyes, you're all champions. Reaching the finals and coming and competing here, whether in person or remotely, you have done it. You're champions.
Yeah. Correct.
Absolutely. And I share the same sentiment as my colleagues earlier. Honestly, I was just inspired by all the award categories and what everybody was saying. Why was F1 in schools important to them? I mean, in Aramco, we have a very diverse and talented workforce globally, from the Far East to the Americas, and they work on amazing and challenging projects every day. But what matters the most is not what we do today, but what matters is the future. And what I mean about the future is these young, bright minds that are going to be pursuing careers in STEM, that are going to help us solve the problems and challenges of the world. So thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you so much to everyone for participating. You bring us great pleasure to be part of this today, and wish you all the best success.
Thank you very much indeed. Can I give you this back?
Thank you.
That's not my trophy to present. That is your trophy to present, and it is one of our team's trophy to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to crown our champions, who get 2 trophies. They get the perpetual trophy, they get to keep the Aramco trophy, they get the scholarship, ladies and gentlemen, to UCL Mechanical Engineering, and they get the chance to walk around for the rest of their lives saying, we were F1 in Schools champions. So, the champions of F1 in Schools for 2022 are, from Australia, Hydron! Wow! Congratulations, well done. Take your place on the top step of the podium. Congratulations, well done. Man at the back, I haven't shaken your hand yet, and I'm going to do that right now. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners, we have our podium full, and as we present the trophies and the scholarship, I'll ask you all now please to stand for the Australian National Anthem. Team Hydron, ladies and gentlemen! Right, gentlemen, try and sum up for us all what this means to you right now. It should be.
Starting 3-4 years ago, of course, this was a dream. You know, you start F1 schools, you want to get here, and just to everyone on our team, I know the hard work they've all put in, the countless hours, you know, our design engineers put in, I designed the car, manufacturing, digital back there, Alex and Ben just does an amazing job. With the marketing team effort, I feel like we're just such a close group of kids. We've been there for 3 years together now, and I feel like you can just feel this week's been one of the best weeks of my life, and there's no one I'd rather spend it with. And of course, we wouldn't be here. There's probably a million people I could thank. For one, Mr. C, standing in the middle there. You know, F1 would be nothing with us without you. So we appreciate our sponsors. Ford, Bosch, car sales, and of course our parents, everyone watching back home. We really appreciate it.
I think you've got everybody in. How many hours a week have you spent on this on average?
Probably they're too hard to count. There's been many late nights, some all-nighters. It's been a journey of about 5 years, so it's great to be standing here now.
And tell me, guys, has it been worth it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
100%. It is Team Hydron, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for our champions of the world. Absolutely incredible. And as Team Hydron raise aloft our trophy, a massive thank you to everyone who's been involved this year with F1 in Schools World Championship, to Aramco, to Formula One, to F1 Manager and Autodesk, to the Project Management Institute's Educational Foundation, to Denford Limited, the IET, the FIA, UCL Engineering, all of our students, and our champions too, our third and second place teams. Thank you. Good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Well done, Hydron! Right, what do you need? Right, can you hold the trophy aloft for the next 10 hours while we take some photos? Anyone who needs photos, now is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to move this lectern out of the way. Of course there is. Thanks for letting us know.